Hi guys. So welcome to another live stream. Pretty excited about today's live stream. And today we're going to be talking about how to love your body and yourself. And hi Cassie. Hi. I'm going to type in the chat just to say hi to you guys, so that everyone can start joining in and it'll be great. Let me make sure all of this is working. Okay, awesome. So I also have a potion here. I'm making different healing potions now for myself. If you guys are interested in this kind of recipes, thumbs up this video. So that way I know whether or not you guys want to see me actually make these and post recipes of this stuff. It's really, really good. I'm doing pretty good today. It was really interesting because I got rained on. I wasn't expecting it to rain today in California, but it's definitely raining. And then can you guys see the live stream? Because it should be going, but I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I hope it's working. Yeah, I think it's working now. I think it's working. So it says, let's see. Let me just double check. Okay, I'm not sure why it's like not fully. Okay, I think it's working. Okay. I hope so. Anyways, the stream is continuing. Okay, yay! Okay, great. Everyone says it's working, so that's good. Anyways, okay. So today I want to talk to you guys about basically loving your body and loving yourself. And I think these things are really, really important. And okay, let's try this again. 1 second. Okay. Maybe it's the rain or something. I'm not sure. Are we all good now? I hope we're all good. Let me know. If we are all good, please type in the chat, we good. Please, so that we can... Sometimes technology makes me really anxious because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this live stream, but like nobody can watch it. And that would just be terrible. That would be really terrible. Okay, so I actually wrote out in my journal thing. Okay, we good. Everyone says that we are good. So we are good. Okay, so I wrote out a couple of tips on basically, how to love your body and love yourself, because these are the things that I feel like I have been going through, and it's been a lot. So I know last week when I was on the live stream, I talked to you guys about the fact that I had gone through some stuff that I really was not expecting to go through, and it made things really chaotic for me in my life, in terms of like my room became chaos, and then I felt like I was completely out of tune with my body, and I wasn't, I was eating a lot of food, and I felt like, oh my God, is this like binge eating like kicking up again for me? What is going on? And so this is why I wanted to do this live stream today, because I know that when we're going through life and we're dealing with stuff, especially when it comes to loving yourself, first of all, what the hell does that mean, right? But secondly, I think a lot of times we're like, I don't know how to do that. How do you even do that? And what I really, really want to stress to all of you guys is that trying to love yourself is loving yourself. And I want you guys to just put that in your mind and in your heart and just keep it there forever. Because I'm not a believer of black and white at all. I'm a believer of the gray area. I'm a believer that you continuously try to do better. And so when it comes to loving yourself, like, I think what it is like you're always adjusting, because life is going to throw different things at you, and you don't know what those things are going to be. They can be great. They could suck. You have like no idea, right? So it's going to be really, really tough. And what I want to let you guys know also is that when it comes to stuff like that, one of the things that you really should just think about is, okay, like in every single moment when you're going through stuff, especially if it's tough, is like, oh, okay, how does this make me feel, first of all, and what can I do about it? And then really just observe your actions and observe like what you're feeling, not only your emotions, but what is going on the outside. If you're someone that like binge eats, or you have a lot of, emotional stuff that happens to you, come up with ways that are going to help you in terms of like loving yourself. And what that means is, okay, so for me personally, I think one of the things that is really, really necessary is to get in tune with your body. And a lot of times we don't really even know how we're feeling because we're not listening. And I think it's really, really important to listen. Listen to how you're feeling. Listen to, what your body is doing. And listen to like, I really wish today's live stream wasn't such a struggle, but I think it's like stuck again. Hold on. Okay. This is such a struggle today. I'm so sorry. But I guess that's like... Okay. We're gonna try this. I think it's okay. Okay. I think it's working again, hopefully. I don't know. I'm so sorry that YouTube is just not our friend today for some reason. Okay. So I'm going to continue and hopefully it just like fixes itself because it's driving me crazy. So first of all, whenever you're going through anything in terms of body image, I do want to say there are things that you're always going to feel, I think, insecure about. For me personally, it's like my arms, and also, a lot of times it's my stomach and my thighs, and just in general where I carry a lot of excess skin from when I used to be over 200 pounds. Those things don't go away. And how I've come to terms with that is really just being like, well, I can't really change that. So either I can love it or I can continue to hate myself for it. So I just choose to love it. And I choose to, work out and get healthier and try my best in doing all of that. And I think that's a good place to start. I think, knowing that everybody has flaws and everybody has something that they don't like about themselves and they're not fully comfortable with is okay. It's totally okay. And then learning to love yourself through that. And that means like loving your body regardless of what it looks like. And of course, that's not easy. I have days where I'm just like, wow, Olivia, you look really freaking fat. I have those days. Everybody has those days, and that is totally okay. It's completely okay to have those days, and you can still love yourself through that by saying like, you know what? It's okay that I feel that way. That's how I'm feeling today, and I still love myself even though I have these negative thoughts. Totally okay. And then, okay, so I'm gonna give you like a few other tips. 5 of my other tips in terms of loving your body is, if you don't know how to do it, it's totally fine that you don't know how to do it, but what I recommend is balancing these things. Balancing the amount of sleep that you're getting, also balancing how much water you're drinking, balancing eating healthy, and balancing exercise. So do all of those things, but do it in a way that you're actually going to enjoy doing them. Don't do them in a way where you're going to hate yourself. So don't force yourself to go on like, 5-mile runs if you hate running. Instead, maybe find a Pilates class or find a yoga class. Find something that your body is going to enjoy. If you hate eating broccoli, don't eat broccoli. Eat Brussels sprouts. Eat something else. Find healthy food that you're going to enjoy. Find healthy ways of cooking food that you're going to enjoy. Do that instead. And another thing that I really want to stress is just the idea of, like, this is kind of cheesy, but kissing yourself, you know? Like, kiss your body. Whenever I do yoga, I always kiss my knees. And I remember one time I was taking a yoga class and the teacher was just like, okay, everybody, like, you know, massage down your legs and like give some love to your legs. And I kissed my knees and she was like, or kiss your knees, because you know what? It might seem really weird, but it's loving yourself. And that is really, really important because, you know, I think of it this way. If you are trying to love yourself and love your body, your mental health is also really, really important. The way that you're talking to yourself, because a lot of us talk to ourselves very negatively. You know, we talk about like, oh my God, I have such a huge zit on my face, or oh my God, I feel so bloated, I must look huge, or like, oh my God, like my thighs look huge in these pants, I have no ass, you know, like all of these things. All of these thoughts, by the way, you guys, are things that have gone through my mind, things that I have thought about, and things that I'm just like, oh, interesting. Okay, I guess that's happening. So what I do when these moments happen is I observe these thoughts instead of being in the middle of these thoughts. And what that means is basically like taking a step back and realizing that all of your thoughts, whether they're positive or negative, are going to happen in your mind. And you just observe them, and you can go along with the good ones and choose to not go along with the negative ones. And I see that the live stream is being a pain in the butt. Is 7. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why it's doing this. I really wish it wouldn't do this. Oh my gosh, it's one of those days. I'm just gonna like laugh about this because this is like the most struggling live stream that we've ever done. Thank you guys for being patient. I'm not really sure how much of my spiel that you guys have just heard, but I guess thumbs up this video if you're laughing with me about this ridiculous live stream of it just like struggling through. Oh, life sometimes, you guys. Life sometimes is just hilarious. Okay. Anyways. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to accept the fact that today's live stream is going to be all crazy, and a part of me that struggles a lot with anxiety gets really frustrated when stuff like this happens, and I kind of like freak out on the inside. Like, why is this happening? What the heck? I don't even know. Everyone's gonna think I'm like, you know. Okay. So let me just put this back in a quick consolidated spiel of loving your body. Okay. So how to love your body. Basically, if I were to spiel this into really, really quick type things, what I would say is to think of yourself as somebody outside of yourself. So think of it like you're talking to your best friend, and you are your best friend. If your best friend says like, I feel really fat today, I feel disgusting, I look really ugly, I hate myself, how are you going to respond to that? You're probably going to be responding to a way of like, no, you don't. Like, you look great. Like, you're an amazing person and I love you. That's how you respond to your best friend, because you do love them and you love everything about them, and you don't see all of these negative things that they may be focusing on. And that's how you need to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself in that way. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. It never has to be perfect. Loving yourself doesn't have to be perfect. perfect at all, as long as you're trying. And what that means to me in terms of loving yourself is everything from your mental health to your physical health and the way that you treat other people. People who really love themselves or are trying to love themselves are not going to go out into the world and try to hurt other people, because they know how much it hurts. If you can have compassion and empathy for yourself, you're going to have it for other people. And sometimes we have compassion and empathy for other people, but we don't have them for ourselves, when really it should be this beautiful fluid thing where we have compassion for just all beings, including ourselves and other people. And this kind of brings me to the Live and Learn Army goal of the week. And this is something that I have really been just going through. And I feel like, stuff happens in life and things get all wonky sometimes. And one of my friends the other night, so if you guys follow me on Snapchat or you guys follow me on Insta Story, you guys know that I had a table read for a movie the other night, and it was amazing. However, I have been going through some pretty tough stuff in my life, and that's okay, because I know that I will get through it, and I know that anytime anxiety or any type of depression comes creeping into my life, I need to use positive strategies of combating it, which includes, yoga, meditation, writing in my journal, taking care of myself, having a morning routine, having a night routine, taking baths, and just extra showing love and affection to myself, which also includes sometimes buying myself little gifts that I really like. Not anything crazy, but just things that will help promote even more self-love. So for instance, I spent $75, $80 on a yoga mat because I'm really getting into yoga, and that's really helping me get more in tune with my body and loving myself. So doing all of those things help. So my guy friend, that was part of the table read that night, I had a moment where I can't even remember, it was a little bit kind of blurry, but I was just explaining what had been happening in my life that happened about 2 weeks ago. And he looked at me. It's basically that same thing I talked about in my last live stream, where I wanted to help somebody, but I couldn't, because that person wasn't ready for my help. And it's been a really hard struggle for me, because you guys know that I love to help people. That's what I want to do with my life, is just to help people. And I had to recognize by him saying to me, my guy friend, as he was holding me, and he had his arms around me, in this fashion of just I got you, I got you, you can cry, I got you. And I was just there, sobbing into his shoulder. And he said to me, you can put out your hand, but it's up to them to take it. And it's very true. And this is one of the reasons also why I wanted to talk about, okay, so we're doing this again, YouTube. Okay, hopefully that kind of fixed it. I'm so sorry about this, you guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I know YouTube doesn't always want to cooperate, and I think it's also raining, so it's not wanting to cooperate today. But anyways, because I don't want you guys to miss the goal, I'm going to kind of repeat a little bit about what I was talking about. So he basically said to me, thank you, by the way, Kabu, for just letting me know it was the last thing you heard. He was holding me, and he was saying that I got you. And he told me, because he is somebody that has also struggled through the similar thing that the other person that I was with was struggling with, that I couldn't help with. And he said to me, you can put out your hand. And he literally put out his hand to show me. But it's up to them to take it. And I had a moment of just realizing this, that as much as I want to help every single person that comes into my life, and I want to help heal them, and I want to help them through all their struggles, and I want to just give them so much love. When someone is not ready, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't help somebody that's not ready for the help. You can bend yourself backwards, but you cannot possibly do that, because we can only really help ourselves, and we're only going to be ready for that help when we're ready for it and we want to face it. And so what that also sparked in my mind was just, hey, Olivia, like, you know what? You got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first. You can be in a situation and want to help the hell out of somebody, bend yourself backwards and pour all of this love into someone else and drain yourself and your life and do all of that. But the thing is, you forget that you can do that, and as much as you want to be a martyr and do that, you need to love yourself first and take care of yourself first, which means that, you know, when it comes to that, maybe you can't help somebody else, but helping yourself is really important, because in order for you to help any other person and teach them how to love themselves and help themselves, you have to do it first to yourself. So that brings me to the goal of the week this week. And the goal of the week this week for you guys, Live and Learn Army, is really, really focus on yourself this week. It's not selfish. It's completely important. Love the hell out of yourself this week, which means, you know, maybe taking baths and really enjoying that. Maybe buying yourself a little gift, maybe getting yourself flowers, maybe getting yourself a little bit of chocolate, maybe writing a love letter to yourself, maybe kissing your knees, maybe doing an extra yoga session because it makes your body feel good. Whatever it is. And every week I'm going to actually give you guys a different emoji for when you guys do the goal of the week. I want you guys obviously to use the hashtag Live and Learn Army, and this week's emoji is going to be the double pink heart. So I will show you which one that is, because it's always like one of my top emojis. It is, oops, the double pink heart emoji, that one. That is our emoji for the week. So whenever you do the goal of the week, post it on Instagram and put a double heart emoji. I want to see you guys taking baths. I want to see you guys eating healthy, making yourself smoothies, whatever loving yourself means and doing something good for yourself means. Do that this week. I really, really wanted you guys to do that this week. I think it's going to be amazing, and I'm going to remind you guys on Snapchat as well as Instagram to do it, is to focus on yourself this week. And by the way, your goals for last week were amazing, like freaking amazing. I love them so much, and I really can't wait to see your goals for this week and what you guys do, because, you know, I come creep you guys a lot. If you didn't know yet, there's almost 300 posts in the hashtag Live and Learn Army. And if this is your first time using the hashtag, this is our hashtag. And the reason there isn't an E in Liv is because it's short for Olivia, because some people call me Liv, and I just thought it was cute. And, you know, it's us. And, okay, couple of announcements, though. So the retreat is actually happening. It's probably going to be the very first week of July. I am so freaking excited. And there have been a lot of different people that have reached out that said that they want to help with this. So I'm really excited. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a self-help retreat, and it's going to be called Health and Healing. So it's all going to be happening, and it's freaking incredible. I can't believe it. And also I've spoken twice in the last like month, basically. You guys know one of my goals is to have a TED Talk, so that's incredible. And then actually I see in the chat, Cynthia says, hello, I saw you at the Women's Empowerment at USC this Saturday. Hi Cynthia, I really appreciate you joining. Basically I got to speak at this amazing Women's Empowerment retreat that on a panel with such powerful women. I was so honored and grateful to be there. And basically what happened was I got to speak to a bunch of high school girls, and that was freaking incredible. And I hope that, you know, I get to do more of this. That's my goal, is to just do more of this, more motivational speaking, more changing the world through the Live and Learn Army, more live streams that don't get all crazy, more laughter when stuff goes wrong in life, because inevitably things are gonna go wrong. So yeah. Okay, that's if you guys have not yet thumbs up this video yet, please give it a thumbs up, because I'm stressing over here at how many times I've had to reset today's live stream. Like, I can't even. Hopefully you guys are laughing with me, because, you know. So I'm really excited to see you guys' goals. Those are my announcements for this week. Next week, we're going to be also doing a giveaway on the Instagram, and I'm going to compile some stuff together for the giveaway. Terry, who is in the live stream, won the last giveaway. So I think I might actually, what I want to do is just make the giveaways only for people who are in the Live and Learn Army, because I'm a little bit biased, I think, because I love you guys so much, and I notice you guys, especially those of you that participate a lot, like, I'm just like, oh my God, I love you, like, so much. So I have a couple things that I have planned for you guys, specifically the Live and Learn Army, and I don't know, get excited, because it's going to be good. I really want to give back to you guys as much as I possibly freaking can, because you guys are amazing. And I do want to say, like, when I'm going through really tough stuff, it's so incredible to have you guys there, because lately life has been a little bit rough on me, and I'm trying to get through it and stay positive, as you guys know, because I really believe in the stuff that I put out there. I want to not only be the advocate, but be, you know, the role model of it. I don't want to ever say stuff and not actually, you know, do that. Like, anything that I ever say or anything that I ever tell you guys, I want to actually be the example of it. Okay. Amy asks, are you doing a meetup in LA? I'm on the road right now, but would love that. Okay, guys. How about this? I will do a meetup in LA. I'm going to figure out how to do a meetup, and what day is today? So it's the 15th of May. I'm going to try to do a meetup in June, and then the retreat we will do in July, the first week of July. I don't know if I'm going to do retreats anywhere else. I would love to. It's just, it's really difficult to put everything together. It's so much stuff, like the meals and all of that stuff, which, by the way, it's going to be a health and healing retreat, because I'm going to cook with you guys, and also at the same time help you guys heal through stuff. I'm going to bring in people that are going to do, you know, yoga, meditations, you know, all different sorts of stuff to help you guys through anything that you're going through. And it's going to be limited to either about 8 or 10 people. I'm keeping it small, and I'm only going to make it available to people who really, really need it. And also at the same time, I'm going to kind of like vet out which people can come each time, so that we have a really core group of people that do want to uplift each other. Because it's not just kind of like a thing where I really want to get the most, like, I really want to have everybody get the most out of it, so I want to keep it small. Will you do a live stream for us who can't be there? That's a great idea. I think that, yeah, that would be really cool. I think, sure, I will, you know, live stream a part of it if everybody is comfortable with that. And honestly, you guys, I'm so nervous that no one wants to come. I'm so nervous, because these are the things that I want to do as, I guess, a career. I want to create this job for myself to do, you know, which is helping and healing people, and that's what I want to do. And so hopefully that is something that is going to be possible. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. Aside from that, that's what I have for you guys today. I am also going to be live streaming right now again on my Instagram, because this is a little bit intense that YouTube is getting a little crazy. So I'm going to actually head over to Instagram if you guys want to join me there and just answer some questions that you guys have. I would love to do one in New York, Terry. Maybe I'll do one in New York. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm just going to put this out there into the universe. First one will be in LA, and then a couple more hopefully in LA. And if it goes amazing, then I want to try to bring it to different cities. Maybe to New York, if you guys would allow me to couch surf on your couch, that would be amazing. Maybe in New York. I want to do one like in Austin. I want to do one in Portland, one in Seattle, the big cities. And just, that's what I want to do. And that's what I want to do as a career, and hopefully have enough support, and hopefully enough people will be able to come to these things that I can sustain my life by doing it. And I want you guys to know that I'm always going to be open and honest with you guys. And the things that I do, I want to do them for free. I really do. I wish I could, and I don't, because it feels weird. Whenever money gets involved, I think things feel weird. But I really want to make sure that whatever, also Chicago, yes, whatever people are paying for these things is going to cover the costs of everything, the people involved, the food, all of that stuff. And then obviously some of it is going to go towards my income, which is only going to be based off of this stuff. And I want to be honest and open with you guys about this. And if you guys don't like that, let me know. But hopefully you guys support that and understand that. I always want to be honest and let you guys know about the stuff that is going to be happening with this kind of thing. But I also, feel that it's going to be amazing if people can support me just wanting to basically heal and help the world. Like that would be amazing. That's my goal, and hopefully enough people will support that. Okay, so you guys have your goals and all of that stuff. I'm going to head over to Instagram. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so patient and live streaming with me through all of this craziness that happened today. I think it was the rain and just all of that stuff. So I love you guys so much. I will see you guys on Instagram. Mwah! And of course it's going to get stuck before I end the So I did say bye to you guys, but obviously that did not work. So I'm back to just say bye to you guys again and say that I love you, because I think that's so important for you guys to hear. So I love you guys. I'm going to head over to Instagram. Thank you for joining me and being so patient with this crazy live stream today. Please thumbs up the video, please. I would love that because I'm a little frazzled. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week at 5 p.m. Oh, and there's going to be a video up this Friday on avocado mac and cheese. It's healthy, and it's gluten-free, it's vegan-friendly, and it's delicious. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon.